Welcome to DNN, your digital news network. We're your hosts, Joseph Hall
and Anna Mae Walker.
As we all know, the cops have been over-ticketing people, and things have changed. Laws are being taken back, but we interviewed some of the most unfair cops thus far, and this is what they said.
To be interviewing.
Drew Smith.
And?
Shivay Sean.
That's it. Okay, so, how do you feel about people calling you corrupt and stuff?
I think that the accusations are completely false. We definitely just been trying to do our job to good people, and like all the tickets that we've been given has been like for a just cause. We haven't given out tickets to people who don't deserve them.
Yeah, what about you?
I agree with him. Yeah, but I was supposed to get a ticket in the lunchroom, which is gonna come in like a few minutes for me because I drank with my pinky down. So the ticket's gonna come later, so that proves we're not corrupted because we are giving tickets to each other, like the instance where that one girl police officer gave a ticket to him. So it was really cool.
People have been saying that you have been goading people into committing crimes. How do you feel about that? Is that true?
Oh, entrapment?
What?
Entrapping them? Like trapping them into
goading them as in like saying, hey, you can do this. It's okay.
No, it wasn't quite like that.
The one case that something similar to that actually happened, it was like he did it on his own. We didn't force him to do it.
Yeah, we didn't force him.
Or say it was okay.
Okay. And how many tickets do you think you've given out? And how many are like with like serious ones, like true serious ones, like the ones that are bad?
Most of the ones that have been given out are just like not serious crimes, like drinking without.
Let me point out a couple of things that they said. 1, they're breaking laws. 2, most of the laws that they've caught people for breaking are not serious. 3, cops have said that they don't goad anybody into breaking any laws. Let's see if that's true with this testimony.
I'm going to be interviewing
Greg.
and we're going to talk to him about an incident. Hello, Greg. You have said before that a cop goaded you into something.
Yes.
What exactly happened?
So I was in the shop upstairs, and I was just like buying a drink, and while I was in line, these two cops came and like surrounded me, and they were peer pressuring me to jump and stuff, but not like telling me just to directly jump, but to like persuade me, just like say, oh, how high can you jump? Oh, the white boy can't jump and stuff. Went around me, so eventually I got peer pressured into jumping, thinking, oh, it was just some random thing these guys were trying to tell me to do. And then one of them already had their ticket book out, wrote a ticket for me, and then I got...
That obviously wasn't what happened, which means 4, they lied. There's suspicions that they might be getting sued due to the lack of fair tickets. More as the story develops.
Today, the president gave word that a new bill was to immediately be taken into effect. This bill called for additional funding in various governmental positions. Here's what President Carlos said.
This bill shall remove the window pane this is a new bill. A bill to remove window pane occupants tax. This bill shall remove the window pane occupants tax for all citizens, no longer requiring them to pay the tax. The window pane occupants tax is a tax that citizens pay on either the number of windows in their dorm or the number of citizens in the dorm. The comptroller will oversee the enforcement of this bill. This law will be put into effect immediately after its passing. All laws in conflict with this legislation are hereby declared null and void.
Read it twice.
You gotta read it again.
This bill shall remove the window pane occupants tax for all citizens, no longer requiring them to pay the tax. The window pane occupants tax is a tax that citizens pay on either the number of windows in their dorm or the number of citizens in the dorm. The comptroller will oversee the enforcement of this bill. This law will be put into effect immediately after its passing. All laws in conflict with this legislation are hereby declared null and void. A bill to establish funding. A budget is hereby adopted and subject to the provisions set forth in the following sections for the fiscal year 2071. District budget. President 20, Executive Cabinet 48, Senator 60, Representative/Governor 60, Lawyer 24, police 30, law student 54. Total appropriation 296. The appropriations in this section are to be evenly distributed amongst all individuals serving in each role, and this disbursement of paper funds shall be done in a manner in which to ease this process. Federal budget 48.5 billion. 10 billion in national budget appropriation for the federal budget is appropriated to each of the following states impacted by the freeze to be used for researching the cause, rescuing people, and rebuilding: New Lachlan, East K, and Morganland. This allocation shall total 30 billion.
You see him? He's tall.
California 30 billion, the state of Kennedy 30 billion, Becker 30 billion, the Commonwealth of Irvine 30 billion, Christensen Territory 30 billion. Total appropriations 198.5 billion.
And now, a quick break.
I really want to promote something right now. I'm not able to. I want to just tell my news, my story. But I can't. Do you know how hard it is? You probably don't know, but it's very hard. I can't even promote anything. Nothing. I can't even promote this flag right here. This flag right now. But what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, I think a media person just dropped that, right? Yeah. Yeah. What is this? YLP Media Department. Advertisement agreement. Ooh. That's a product. This is great. I can promote the flag. Yeah!
We now have a minimum wage, and the destroyed territories are getting more funding towards repairs. Carlos has finally done something. Carlos imposed more laws. Or has the vice president controlled the president again? More on the vice president now as we get into our next story. The vice president apologizing for the mites.
Just send me this video after this, and I'll edit it on iCloud and send you the video.
Okay, just start apologizing.
I would like to formally apologize to the citizens of the United States of Price for my wrongdoings. There was a mite outbreak. I'm sorry, I'm just emotional. I'm sorry. It only affected Greg though. I'm sorry. He almost died. My president sometimes makes bad decisions and does not correctly know how to speak, and I just want to give this nation the absolute best. And sometimes what he does is not the best, but it's good. It's definitely good. The mite outbreak did not affect me, but it has affected other people, and we are now going to go and vaccinate everyone in the United States of Price. So make sure you get vaccinated, okay? Our scientific group led that expedition to go find the wild blueberries and raspberries and burglar berries to find this vaccination. So anyway,
Now, she said she was never affected by mites, and that in the same instance, she said that the president is going to do something. The vice president also quoted, "I was not affected by the mites." She also said, "My president sometimes makes bad decisions, even though she's been puppeting the president." Later that evening, she also stated that mites don't exist. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that on video, but we have the rest of the media to confirm it, which means the VP is lying. More as this continues.
If there have been no mites attacking the vice president, does that mean that her assault towards the president was her own volition? How can we trust them?
As I'm sure you're all aware, the president's recent law requiring all citizens to have at least one dessert during lunch and dinner. Will this cause an increase in bad health towards the people of Price? Was this executive order really what was needed for the people of Price? Is this what we wanted the new executive to do? We have no more information at this time.
Today is National Squirrel Appreciation Day. Hopefully, you were able to take some time out of your day to appreciate these fantastic animals. We asked the public how they celebrated this holiday.
I'd say that Squirrel Appreciation Day is probably one of the best holidays we have here. Squirrels are a generous and cute creature. Sometimes they may be little rascals, but we love them anyway. And so I'd say it's a good holiday. And
What are your opinions on squirrels?
I think squirrels are ferocious features for their size, but I also think that they're really cute because they hide their food in the dirt. I also like that they will communicate with each other and run up trees. I think that's cool.
Thank you for your time.
All right, good afternoon, Kyle. Okay, I'm just here to interview you a little bit about Squirrel Day, of course, our national holiday. All right, how have you been celebrating the holiday?
I have been looking around for squirrels wherever they may be.
Really? They are incredible animals, aren't they?
They're quite
Yeah.
amazing.
What are your opinions on them?
Squirrels are absolutely amazing and adorable.
Great. Well, thank you for your time.
I hope you have done your 15 minutes of squirrel appreciation, because you can get fined, and who wouldn't want to appreciate squirrels? They're so adorable.
So true. Okay. To end things tonight, we would like to congratulate our newly elected senators and governors of the various states in our nation, who were inaugurated in 2071. Hopefully things go well for them, and we're excited to see what they bring to the table. This has been Digital News Network.